Aloha, Stephanie here. I asked my Feng Shui subscribers to send me in any questions they had about the law of attraction, particularly how it pertains to Feng Shui and clutter clearing, and I'm going to be answering those questions here in this video format. So we have a question from a gentleman we will call Matthew. My main question is, why am I a paper magnet? Paper and data seem to seek me out and stick to me. Well, Matthew, you've just answered your own question. The more you think of yourself as a paper magnet, the more times you say to yourself or to someone else, I am such a paper magnet, the more you are going to continue to be a paper magnet. So from a law of attraction standpoint, what you want to do is find a way to short circuit that reinforcement that you're giving every time those thoughts come up. And a good way to do that is by using affirmations. That may sound really woo-woo, but they are useful because they give your brain something else to think instead. You do need to consciously intervene. The first step of that is to start to be really aware of those habitual comments that you make, either to yourself or to someone else. And every time you hear one of those come up, to have something else ready that you can say afterwards to counteract it, or even instead as you get better and better about catching your thought habits and intervening sooner. So for example, when you walk into your office and you see all that paper and you think, oh my God, I am such a paper magnet, you can go, whoops, no, I don't want to perpetuate that. You can say something like, universe, I am learning to be in better control of my paper. Universe, I am becoming someone who knows how to master his paper. Universe, I'm getting better and better about taking care of all this paper and data that's coming my way. And that's enough of a gentle statement that you're not going to be triggering a lot of, well, that's not true, mental reactions to affirmations, which is something that often happens. For example, if you told yourself, I am really good at taking care of all this paper, you're not yet. So your brain is going to go, well, that's not true. But if you say something gentler, like, I am learning how to take care of all this paper, I am learning how to handle these massive amounts of data that are coming my way, that's a little bit more understandable. It's a little bit more believable, and your subconscious mind and your conscious mind are not going to trip you up so much about it. So start replacing your habitual clutter blurts, which is what I call those habitual statements that come out of our mouths. I'm such a clutter magnet, I'm such a paper magnet, with something more positive and affirming, and that will start to shift the energy a little bit for you. Now, it looks like you are in, a big corporate type environment, and one of the things you might do, if you haven't done it yet, is go to your HR department and see whether or not they offer any kind of training programs on how to be a better paper organizer, how to keep your information better organized. There are probably systems in place that you may be at least trying to follow about how to deal with the flow of information into and through your office. So if you've got a huge pile up, something's happening somewhere along the line with those systems so that they're not working for you very well. Now, maybe you need a refresher in how to handle things. Maybe you have an assistant who needs a refresher in how to handle things. Maybe there's a step in whatever the system is that for you is causing a bottleneck, and you might need to add in a couple of more steps unique to you to handle things and move them on to either, file cabinets, storage disks, someone else's office, wherever they're going to. If there are no resources within your organization to give you any, or your assistant, any training that you might want in terms of handling paper, maybe this is something you could consider doing yourself, just out of your own pocket. Hire a professional organizer who has a lot of experience dealing with information clutter in a corporate environment to come in and work with you a couple of afternoons, maybe for 2 hours once or twice a week for a couple of weeks until something's set up that you can follow. Because if the paper is out of control, that's a sign that there is either no system in place, the system itself isn't working, or you aren't working the system the way it's designed to function. So think in those terms, contact your HR department to see if there's any assistance they can give you, and work on your own mindset. Now, within the Clutter Clearing with the Law of Attraction program, there's an entire lesson on the power of affirmations, and if you're interested in looking into that, I think it could really help you. So, Good luck with the paper. Good luck with all the data wrangling, and see what you can do with this shift in mindset and changing your way of labeling yourself. Try this out for a few weeks and then let me know how things work out for you.